Hello friends, welcome to Cook to Nourish. Today's recipe is that of AIP chocolate cake. That's really gooey, ooey. You can make it either in the Instant Pot or in the microwave. So, you want to see how to make this? So to begin with, we start with taking already boiled sweet potato. Here I'm using white sweet potato, but you can use any other sweet potato as well. So mash it first before measuring it. So for this recipe you need 1/4 cup of mashed potato. So as you can see, I've mashed it first, and I had taken about half of a small sweet potato, and you can see it's exactly 1/4 cup. So I really recommend mashing it first before measuring it. And then we add the flour. So I have 2 tablespoons of cassava flour. So now this recipe makes 2 servings. So it's really a small portion, just 2 servings. And I'm also going to show you both the ways. Both Instant Pot and microwave. So that's 1 tablespoon of coconut flour. 1 tablespoon of coconut flour, 1 teaspoon of coconut sugar, and then 1.5 tablespoon of, here I'm using cocoa powder, which is a stage 1 reintroduction, but you can use carob for AIP. And then a generous pinch of sea salt. And next we need a 1/4 teaspoon, like really small, 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. So add that, and next just mix all these dry ingredients loosely along with the mashed potato, sweet potato that you have, just so that all the dry powders blend in a little bit better. You could separately mix all the dry powders too. And then I'm adding 2 tablespoons of melted coconut oil. So melt the coconut oil before measuring it. And then I have a teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1/4 cup of coconut milk, and then the star ingredient, which is molasses, unsulfured molasses. I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of this molasses. Now really this is the star ingredient here, because I have another version of mug cake recipe on my blog and here on the YouTube channel, but here, like, adding the molasses is what makes the huge difference here. So I definitely recommend using molasses for this recipe. So just mix everything loosely, and as you can see, it's already like cake like batter. However, because the mashed sweet potato might have some lumps, so if you see some lumps, either use a whisk or use the masher again to make sure that there are absolutely no lumps of the sweet potato. And then this is almost done. Only one last ingredient we need to add, and that is the apple cider vinegar, which will activate the baking soda, and then it would be ready to bake or to cook. So do not add the apple cider vinegar until you're really ready to make this. So that's our last ingredient, 1 teaspoon of apple cider vinegar. As soon as you add the apple cider vinegar, you can see that it will begin to turn a little bit more like frothy kind of mix. And then I have 2 ramekins here that I have greased with coconut oil, melted coconut oil. And then these are small ramekins, like 4-ounce size. So I'm adding enough batter to fill both of these. You could also alternatively just use a larger size ramekin, or you could use a large mug for a mug cake version. So I'm going to again show you both ways, one in the microwave and one in the Instant Pot. So for the Instant Pot, add your steamer insert and then also add about a cup of water. So that's what will help steam the cake. And now just place that ramekin carefully on that steamer rack and close the lid. Make sure the valve is in the sealing position and then pressure cook it for 5 minutes. Next, I'm going to put that in the microwave and microwave for 90 seconds on high power. This is what it looks like. It's going to be very hot, so wait to let it cool for about 5 minutes before digging in. However tempting, just wait for 5 minutes. See, this is the microwave version. It's pretty good. This is really good and nice and moist. But what is even better is the Instant Pot version. If you have an Instant Pot and if you can wait, the extra 5 minutes it would take to cook this in the Instant Pot, I highly recommend doing it in the Instant Pot because it makes it so moist and gooey. It's to die for, guys. So just use a butter knife to kind of loosen the edges and then flip it over carefully. First, let it cool for 5 minutes before doing this step, okay? And there's your perfect moist chocolate cake, and we are going to make it even better by making this instant chocolate sauce. I just mixed some melted coconut oil with some cocoa powder. Again, you can add carob, salt, and a little bit of honey. And that's your chocolate sauce that goes on top. This is like an easy, so easy, but so decadent dessert that you can make anytime. It doesn't use any fancy flowers, just your regular cassava and coconut and sweet potato. It's absolutely delicious. I hope you can try this recipe and let me know in the comments how you liked it. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy this recipe. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.